Oh, you do?
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
He's hooked up, ladies and gents.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Scream! Woo's right.
oh, woo! Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, woo! You're good, you're good.
Hook up. This is where we all hook up here.
Oh, this one's a runner.
Look at that.
Why is it so shiny and chrome here and gold below it?
You know, pulling in, and then you got your hook that's going to be slamming against it.
So hook.
You know, that's the way. You know, when you're bringing it up and letting it down. I mean,
Mike does that double kiss.
Yeah, double tapper.
It's a good looking fish.
Look at that, buddy.
So Mike's going to show how he jigs his spoons. He's kind of put his own little flavor on it.
So if you take a look at this Ben Parker Signature Series spoon right here, you can see what happens. You know, usually when I go, I'll double kiss it, and when it's going down, it's going to slam against the side. You can see right where that hook is. You know, it's all worn off right there. But as it's going down, the reason why I do that is because it's making noise, attracting more fish as it goes down. So check it out.
I gotta come this on my back. Mike prefers a spinning setup here with a slow pitch rod. This is one of my signature rods here from Rich Colson. This is the spinning version. Mike really likes it. He's caught a lot of fish on this thing.
You ain't kidding, man.
It's basically the only one you've been using for the last 4 years.
Say.
Yeah.
I mean, when you got these
3 years
mittens, you know.
All right,
so if you check it out, when I go down, then I'll give it and let it go down again. You know, until I tap the bottom, go up, and give it another, and then it goes down. And when I do that, when it goes for the second time, it's slapping that treble hook against the spoon itself to create more noise, attract more fish.
Right there.
And then slack it.
Yeah. So he'll put some slack in the line at certain times deliberately to try to get that spoon, that hook to pop. But you don't want to stay slack too long because fish hits it, right? You won't feel it. But
right.
Mike has it down pat where...
I mean, it's only a split second.
Yeah, that's right.
If you watch, you can see it's only a split second. But I know it's enough just to make that treble hook hit that spoon. Boom. It's going.
And the most important thing is to keep that. You want that spoon to fall like this. You don't want it to fall like this. So if you fish on a semi-slack line, so if you totally slack the spoon, it'll fall like this. Beautiful. But you may not feel a strike because you have so much slack. If you take out too much slack, the spoon now falls like this. And it doesn't look very good in the water. You'll feel a strike easy, but you're not going to get as many strikes because the spoon, the action's been killed. So you got to be on that semi-slack, where you just have a bow in the line, kind of, and your spoon still falls nice and flat, and just tight enough. Like if you have, say, 3 inches of slack, when this fish vacuum feeds, thump, he's going to pull that spoon more than 3 inches. You'll feel that tap, and that's one big advantage with these slow pitch rods. Is first of all, the blanks are amazing, the rain shadow blanks. But if you look at the grips, carbon fibers. All my signature rods have these carbon fiber. They're expensive, but man, it's like holding the blank when a fish hits.
Yeah.
So if you look at the reel seat, almost every reel seat has a exposed section here, so you can feel the blank. And there's a reason for that, because if you feel the blank, you can feel the hit. Now with these carbon fiber, as long as you're touching these, it's like you're holding the entire blank directly. Everything transfers, and it just sends that vibration right down to your hand really quick. A little braid on there, 0 stretch, and man, you can feel everything.
That's to say you become one with the rod.
Come on with the rod, that's right.
Oh my God, I'm on.
Huh?
I'm on. I didn't even feel him.
It's a good looking fish.
Nice.
That's the Ben Parker Team Old School Copper.
Nice job, brother.
Thank you.
Set her free. Go make more.
I love the taste of Raritan Bay in the morning. And just show me your technique, how you like to do it.
So I go all the way to the bottom is where I love to start. We'll get to the bottom, and then it's just, I like to do the hard one the first, this way you get it really going, and then I let it sink all the way down, and then I just keep going. Now if I'm going like two minutes or so and the hard ones aren't working, I'll go a little bit slower and I'll let it sit for a little bit, and I'll go a little bit slower. And it's all about just changing the eye level and changing the angles these fish are seeing, thinking it'll be a real fish. If you just do the same synthetic motion over and over again, they'll start to realize.
Attaboy, I like it. I like it. So here's the fish we're talking about. You see they're suspended and they're feeding on bait that's higher in the water column. So that spoon is a great way to target these fish, because not only are they looking up at the bait that they're going to see these spoons raining down, but there are bluefish in here tearing up the bunker. And when they tear up the bunker, they're like piranhas if you never caught them before. And they'll just tear them to pieces. The bunker bait fish pieces rain down. The stripers are looking up, catching those pieces that are raining down, and they're going to eat your spoon that's raining down as well. That's it right there. You see what he just did? Look at the bow he's got in his line. See that bow? That is a perfect, that's a perfect semi-slack presentation. So get a hard jerk up, and as he's coming down, the line has a bow in it, but it's not, you know, it's not blown all the way around and laying on top of the water and floating under the water. It's super slack. It's semi-slack. So he's got the nice bow in the line. That's perfect. It's just enough to keep your action horizontally falling, not like this. And you can still have enough contact with the spoon to feel that strike. So that little bow in there, that fish only needs to take a couple inches of it, and you're going to feel it, especially with the braid. He'll yank that bow right out. You'll feel it.